friends, welcome to Daily Sourdough. It's pumpkin season and there are always so many yummy pumpkin recipes to try. And today I have one of those recipes. It's sourdough pumpkin muffins. They are so delicious and stuffed with a cream cheese filling. To begin making our muffins, start with 8 ounces of cream cheese and 1 cup of powdered sugar. Then cream those together until they're completely mixed. Since this is the filling for our muffins, we're going to chill it while we mix up the batter. So take a piece of plastic wrap, lay it on your counter, and then put your cream cheese filling on your saran wrap. We're going to make a little log out of this cream cheese and let it chill. This recipe makes 24 muffins, so you're going to need 24 slices of this cream cheese mixture. So you want to make it about 12 inches long so that each slice is a ½ inch thick. And then just wrap it up. And while it's wrapped, you can shape it a little bit. Now, pop that into the freezer and let it chill while you mix up the rest of your batter. Begin the pumpkin batter by creaming 1 cup of oil and 1 cup of sugar together. Now beat in 3 eggs. When that's nice and fluffy, then add 1/2 cup of starter, and it can be right out of the refrigerator. It does not need to be fed beforehand. So 1/2 cup of fed or unfed starter. And this is straight out of my refrigerator. Next, add 1 cup of pumpkin puree. Now in this bowl I have 3 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, ½ teaspoon of cloves, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of soda. And mix that into 3 cups of flour. Then add that to your pumpkin mixture. Now let this batter sit on your counter overnight and let those bacteria and the yeast feed on the flour and the sugars and help digest all that gluten, and we'll see you tomorrow. It's day 2 and our pumpkin batter has been sitting on the counter overnight. It is ready to bake, but before we bake the muffins, take your cream cheese roll out of the freezer and let it rest on the counter to just soften slightly. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees and then mix up your streusel topping. For the streusel, combine 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of flour, all-purpose flour, and 1½ teaspoons of cinnamon. Just mix those up in a bowl. Then set that aside and take 1/4 cup of butter, and this is cold butter. So 4 tablespoons of cold butter, and cut that into little cubes so it's easier to mix up. Then add that to your streusel topping, and using your fingers gently mix that together. Not gently, actually. Use your muscles because this is cold butter, and it's going to take some effort to work that butter into the sugar and the flour, but that's what makes that crumbly streusel topping. Once you've worked that butter into your sugar and flour and you have a crumbly mixture, then that is ready, and we can set the streusel topping aside and prepare the muffins. This recipe makes 24 muffins, so you can either do it in 2 batches, or if you have 2 muffin tins, you can do it all at once. But line your muffin tins with paper. Then fill each cup about 2/3 full. Now, since the cream cheese filling is frozen, we're going to slice it using a knife, and we need 24 slices out of this. So you'll want to make them about 1/2 inch wide. Since it's frozen, this will allow us to stuff that cream cheese filling down into the muffins. So you want to press it down inside. And it looks like a lot of cream cheese, but that's going to make it even better. It's going to just seep down into the middle of that muffin and make a very nice center. And since it's frozen, while the muffins cook, it will keep the cream cheese filling a little bit softer than it would if you put it in not frozen. Then finish the muffins by putting the streusel topping on the top of each muffin. Now bake them in the oven at 350 degrees for 18 to 20 minutes. And there you have it, friends. Sourdough pumpkin muffins with a cream cheese filling and a streusel topping. Such a delicious way to use your sourdough discard. And friends, stay tuned to Daily Sourdough for more recipes on how to use your sourdough starter on a daily basis.